Hi there, Pisces. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Today we're doing energies and predictions for the month of March. Yep, it's March. Holy cow. The first row is the first week and the first card is the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Four of Wands. And this is followed by the Moon card. In the second week of March, we have the Hangman, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles. In the third week, we have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the amazing Sun card. And in the last week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. And we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy for the reading, and the mystery card, and we'll turn that over at the end of the reading. So in the first week of March, we have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Moon card. So the Eight of Swords is a card of restricted thinking. You're blindfolded and bound by the restrictions of your own thoughts. All these swords represent thoughts that narrow your view on life. And this restricts the possibilities and opportunities that you see in life. And you can't see that there is a path through the swords to much greater opportunity. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage and celebration. And we have the Lovers next door. And so there could be an amazing new relationship or romance on its way, and it could end in marriage. This is also a card of expanding one's perspective in life. So these people are leaving the foundations of the castle and they're moving towards the 1111 portal. And this says the universe has much greater opportunity available to more than you're seeing through the Eight of Swords. And the Moon card is a card of mystery and uncertainty. And it has you feeling swirling in the murkiness of the pond because your emotions and subconscious are running amok and you're feeling kind of out of control. So in the first week, it might be a bit uncomfortable in that you really can't see a path forward. Your emotions, as a result of this, are feeling quite uncertain and ungrounded. But the universe says there is opportunity for you if you open your eyes and release yourself from the bindings that are holding you back. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords. And we have it on the diagonal over here as well, don't we? The Strength card clarifies the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands clarifies the Moon card. So the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. Something in your life has ended. It's dead, done and over with. And it's no longer going to affect you in your life. You can see the man is doing a blessing sign, and that says the end of this situation is a blessing. And with it beginning and ending this reading, it really does say this situation is really important in the month of March. There's something that has been an impediment in your life, probably for some time, because this can be a 10-month or a 10-year cycle. But it truly says in this month, you're moving past it and you're leaving it behind. And you can see the dark skies are starting to recede and light is starting to come over the horizon. And the Four of Wands appearing a second time in the same week really does say there is a major possibility for expansion in your life. This is really saying that as whatever this situation is, so it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a friendship, it could be a financial situation, whatever this circumstance is, as it leaves your life, as you move past it, amazing opportunity is coming into your life. And the Strength card is a card of inner determination. It says that the voices that within us that restrict the way we live can be muted by putting your hand in the lion's mouth. So it takes to strength and determination and bravery to quell these voices which have been echoing that maybe you're not good enough, or maybe these circumstances will never come in your life, and that they really affect your self-belief. And this really says that as you move past these voices, as you overcome these voices and replace them with more positive messages and mindsets, that amazing opportunity in your life will become available to you. So in this first week, it's quite an amazing transformation, isn't it? In the second row, which is the second week of March, we have the Hangman, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Hangman is a card of new perspective. He's been hanging from the tree of knowledge, and he's now enlightened, and now he can see life from a different angle. So as the Ten of Swords situation leaves your life and you open your eyes and you quell the voices within you, now you can see life from a different angle. Now it's kind of like an aha moment. It is. There you go, aha, I can see what life is about. And it's a major epiphany, I think. And the Lovers certainly is a card of love. And so you may meet somebody amazing in the second week. This is also a card of choices and decisions. So there is some major change and movement happening here, and that could mean that there's some decisions and choices that will confront you in the second week. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work and diligence. It's also about mastery. This is really saying now is the time to apply yourself to work diligently and master new skills in your life to build a new life. So this phase of life in the Ten of Swords is over. Now is the time to take the opportunity to build something that is masterful and profitable and rewarding and joyful. And this marks a major turnaround from being caught in the darkness of the Ten of Swords. The Hangman is clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Hierophant clarifies the Lovers. And the Seven of Swords clarifies the Eight of Pentacles. So the Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. And it says that as you take this new perspective on life and go down a new path through the Eight of Pentacles, your dreams and wishes will come true. That's a beautiful reward, isn't it? The Hierophant is a card of marriage. And it says that if indeed you have this amazing new relationship, it could end in marriage. The Hierophant is also a card of blessings, and it's also a card of the status quo. So you can see the Pope is blessing these men who are becoming priests. And it can say through this transition into a new cycle or a new phase of your life that you will receive many blessings. But the Hierophant is also a representative of the establishment, the church, the government, corporations, big organisations. And this can say that now is the time to break away from the status quo, because it seems that the Ten of Swords has been a difficult situation and now you're looking for a different path. And the Seven of Swords can be a card of lying, cheating and stealing. So you need to be aware that somebody may be dishonest. But it's also a card of new strategies. He's stealing the swords so that he doesn't have to go to war in the morning. And this can say now is the time to find a new strategy, which may be breaking away from the status quo and finding a more creative or avant-garde path in your life. In the third week, we have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords and the Sun card. So the Nine of Wands is a card of the wounded warrior, and it says you have been embattled and life has been a struggle, but you have persisted and you've made it through to the other side. And that is a good thing, isn't it? The Page of Swords is new beginnings in ideas and information and messages. So there may be some important information coming into your life in the third week. The Sun card is the most joyous card in the deck, isn't it? It's about effervescent joy and fun and happiness and abundance and just the best way of living. And this says that as you make this transition, joy and happiness and love will fill your life. And that is a beautiful thing. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles clarifies the Page of Swords. And the Two of Wands clarifies the Sun card. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of imbalance. It's about trying to do too much, trying to keep too many balls in the air. And it's about having to find an equilibrium in your life instead of trying to do too much or too many things. The King of Pentacles is the master wealth creator, and it says that as you move through this phase, as you move away from feeling embattled, you start to feel prosperous and abundant. And this will attract the wealth that you seek in life. And the Two of Wands is a card of expansion. This man has been welded to this castle. This is his established life, and you can see there's a wand bolted to the wall, which says that there's been much created. Now, in this new phase, as you move away from the difficulties of the Ten of Swords, you're looking for more in life. That you're looking over the horizon with the power of the wand in your left hand and all the possibility of the universe in the globe in your right hand. And this really says that as your life becomes full of warmth and joy and happiness, you're starting to expand the sort of experiences that you want to have in your life. In the last week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So the Six of Swords really is a graphic interpretation of this reading, isn't it? It's about getting in the boat and moving away from turbulent times towards calmer seas. And that's the whole reading in a nutshell, isn't it? The Ten of Swords confirms there is the end of a cycle. And this is an amazing omen, isn't it? It says the tough times that this situation represent are done, dusted and over, and now the sunshine is starting to come over the horizon. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card of review. And the man is standing here looking at what he's harvested and making some decisions. And so it really says at the end of the month, as you start to transition towards much more positive times, you're starting to look at what you want to create in the future. And that's a positive step, isn't it? The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Swords clarifies the Six of Swords. And the Knight of Swords clarifies the Ten of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of respite and reflection. And this can say that at the end of the month, after you've been through this transition from Ten of Swords to the Sun card, that it may be time to reflect. It may be time to pause and meditate and make some decisions about what you want in the future. And that sits with the Seven of Pentacles beautifully, doesn't it? And the Knight of Swords is a card of high energy and action and movement, and it's about mental clarity and decision making. And this says that once you have cleared the Ten of Swords, indeed you're feeling highly energized and really motivated to make positive decisions to go forward in your life. And the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, says that as you make these decisions about the future, it will bring prosperity and abundance. And we have the King of Pentacles as well. So really the outcome of this reading is very positive in a financial situation, because the Nine of Pentacles is a card of independent wealth and living the life that you choose. And that is an amazing outcome, isn't it? In the mystery card, which is the overarching energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. And this can say that indeed your life is coming back into balance, isn't it? At the start of the reading, we have this Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords, which says it's a difficult situation and you can't see a path forward. Your emotions and subconscious are swirling and life feels pretty murky. But at the end of the reading, we're moving across the river towards calmer seas, and with the passing of the Ten of Swords, we feel energized and enthused about life, which brings us prosperity and abundance. And really, the whole sum of the reading is a rebalancing of your life into a much better situation. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice card. So the Justice card is also a card of rebalancing, but it can say that any injustices in your life will now be recalibrated, that you'll receive your just desserts. And this can say there may have been some legal situations. It could be a divorce, it could be a contract or a business situation that has fallen apart. And this says the outcome or the process of this reading is that this is a formal rebalancing of your life, and you will receive what you justly deserve in life. And that is a beautiful message, isn't it? I hope you like this reading, Pisces. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.